got the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that will get them on the board.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
3 on the board, and now he'll send this one away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here comes this offense for its 2nd series of the game. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Looking slant route, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
So 1st down from the 41. They're throwing it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand at saying these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers, but they show you right there, when they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in the run game.
And he manages to find a little traction on that Soaps field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Ready, set.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still 2nd down.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. They're going play action. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. He ends up out of bounds, but it's behind the line. That is a sack. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
Protection is always tested against a blitz, especially with all the different ways the defenses today disguise them. Couldn't quite account for the number of rushers that time, and it ends just how you expect. The quarterback needing a little help to get picked up off the grass.
First carry here for the rookie out of Penn State. And as we kind of expected, it does not work out. So a little surprised to see him go for it. They're headed off after they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot.
Their offense headed back out for its second drive of the contest. They've got an early 3-0 lead as they take over here. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Connects with the open man downfield. And that is a touchdown.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And these guys go up 10-zip here in the 1st. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Jackson now to return it. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. Another drive coming up for this offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half So on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal attempt. First field goal was good. His second look from inside of 45 yards. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's a return from the 7. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Here comes their offense out again. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. And we'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the backup. First throw. Gets it to him on the screen. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, Pickett. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
That's now the 3rd sack of the game, and I know how these defenders start to think. How many more can I tally up before this one's over? Still a bunch of game time. And this defense, well, they're feeling it.
Pickett working from the gun. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Secures this at the 17. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Their offense running back out now. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy. And that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
Connects on the crosser. He pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They get 19 on that pickup. And that gives them a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Here's the handoff. He dodged the tackle. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's back to the well again. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
They'll send him up the middle. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal. Back now, pressure coming. Has it down close. Touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Setting up to try the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And his guys bump the lead up to 13 points. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. That's going to be taken in at the 8. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. The offense getting set to go. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Falcon isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I gotta make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
To throw is Pickett. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 3rd down here, need 8 on the play.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 8.
To the air on 3rd and long. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Time we offered some serious blanket praise for this entire group defensively. The guys up front, they've certainly generated the pressure. Everybody on the back end in coverage, well, they're holding down their assignments to delay these throws. This is going to be one tomorrow, one fun tape to watch, because 6 sacks, it's hard to come by in this league.
They'll send out the punting unit. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. Back out runs their offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. This is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. So, Brock, we're down to 1 minute and 59 seconds to play now in our opening half. More from Sunday Night Primetime on the other side. They'll run here on 1st down. Galloping inside the 40. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown. These guys boat racing them to the halftime locker room.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Kicking team out to try the extra points. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And these guys push the lead to 20. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Return coming from the 6. Jukes away from one. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Their offense ready to take the field now. They were only on the field for So for the third time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they push their lead to 23.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range, and he's delivering.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back out. And last drive left them in a little bit of limbo, Brock. They were happy to leave with points, obviously, but not happy that they had to settle for a field goal instead of a touchdown.
Coaches love to say on offense.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push them back for a second down.
Okay. Can I be honest with you? I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
Pickett will look to throw. To the sideline it goes. He's got it beyond the marker. Looks like he stayed in as well. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he manages to find a little traction on that Soaps field as he fights forward for... A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll make the lead 26 points.
Kudos to that defense. Seriously, Kate. Coming in that situation where your offense just fumbles the ball away, there's no sulking, there's no pouting. It's time to step up and do your job. They did just that.
And he's brought down just inside the 25. This offense making its way back out now. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
Yeah, in these moments, I think of golfers, right, in a tournament. They don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. It's exactly what this offense has got to do.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Here's Pickett. Oh, try and force it into the slants. It's intercepted. And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down. Offense showing trips out wide as they get set for this 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Kid, it really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the 2nd level. That was teaching tape.
They'll try and punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown. These guys make them pay for turning it over. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. He fields it from the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Now outruns their offense to take over. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. First and 10 from the 32. Back to work after throwing the pick. Gets him on the in route. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Go.
Now Pickett. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He's throwing deep to the left. Brought in inside the 20. And he has this down to the 14-yard line. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Sticking in the air with Pickett. This one's caught. He has the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. And the defense sees right through those smoke and mirrors and take him to the turf.
I know these special teams coaches spend all week trying to find a little weakness, and I guess they saw something on film they may have liked. But I think this serves as a reminder, if you want to get to, try the conversion from the 2-yard line next time.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Starting at the 10. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The visitors back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They have been automatic scoring in this quarter, and yet another opportunity to do so here. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Spinning into space. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. 1st and 10 from the 43. A give now from the gun. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He'll look to throw. Ooh, the rush is too much here. Down he goes. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Defense's first sack of the game, kid. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, well, he could find himself going backwards, and in this case, a really big loss.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan and all in a heck of a souvenir.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Some nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. This offense ready to get going again now. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around.
Here we go.
1st down throw from Pickett. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they face second down. Now here's Pickett. All the left side. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They gain 11 on that play. And that is good for a first down. Pickett to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Complete out to the right. And he hangs on to that football Brock through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. Pistol snap to Pickett. He is rocked. That ball's free. It's picked up by the defense. And they're able to add some extra yards onto the turnover too, Brock, as this defense steals away possession.
This really should be the last place and the last down you expect to fumble on. There's still 2, 3, maybe more to work with. Just take care of the ball. Go down when you're hit. It's set up for second down.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Shot. 18 card.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And they're going to have a first down now.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's going to bring up first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Hey,
Hand off now from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
This is going to be down, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. And it's a gain of 12 on that one, and that's good for a new set of downs.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did, tote the ball himself for a big run.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Dropping back to throw. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Here we go, here we go. Stretch the eagle, stretch the eagle.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And they're gonna be stuck with a 4th and long. So out now comes the punter. And they could really use a good one here. And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And they have made it no secret that they want to go his way in this game, right? And the results so far, I'd say very promising. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Ready.
On play action now. Pickett. Hits his running back. And this gets him well away from danger as he is up past their 20. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives him the first.
10 at the 21-yard line.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
We'll go play action. It's Pickett. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
That was simply a case of not enough time available to let that play develop. That throw was out so quick, and he wasn't able to reel it in.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Here we go.
Pickett working from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
They're down. Here's Pickett. Short pass caught by his tight end. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
Come on.
4th down. Here's Pickett. He connects downfield. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much, Scott, and hope you are really today enjoying that dry studio as the rain continues to fall here in our second half. Time now for the bottom half of the roster to make an impact, Brock. Our preseason opener underway in half number 2. This taken from the 12. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The visitors, and this running back headed back out for... New series. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready.
Right up the gut. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Throwing it on second down. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10 now from the 46. They'll run it from the gun. And this hasn't been a common sight out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
I call this quarterback's best friends. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's a catch. Looks like he's in bounds. Good effort, but still short of the first. A 6-yard gain on the play. And that means first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
They'll bring a tight end in motion right.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On first down, they'll run. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Handoff now out of the gun. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Empty backfield now, running back motions out left. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds him on the slant. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. These guys grow the lead coming out of halftime. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And his guys grow their lead yet again. Blown back, gets the handoff. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that gives him a first down. Timekeeper. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. What a game for our winners as we say goodnight, everybody.